Now the adults from Plano are about to show us where the kids learn the talents from. That clapping is one of the Plano dads back there. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're very pleased to have them up here. This play is taken out of the Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is a very, very holy text in our scriptures. And this is the story of Saksi Gopal. It will become more evident to you exactly what's going on once the play starts. I always ask the kids if they're ready, so I'm going to do the same for the adults. Are all the grown-ups ready? I think 3 grown-ups out of the group are ready, so I'm going to take that as a yes. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big, big Hare Krishna welcome to the adults from the Plano group.
Long ago, there lived in Vidyanagar, in South India, 2 Brahmanas, saintly priests, who went on a long tour to see different places of pilgrimage. The older Brahmana, by name Venkatramana Shastri, was assisted by a younger Brahmana, Sugunendra. They visited Gaya, Kashi, Prayag, and finally, with great pleasure, they came to Mathura, the birthplace of Lord Sri Krishna. After reaching Mathura, they visited the 12 forests of Vrindavan, Govardhan Hill, and finally came to the village of Panchakroshi, where the Radha Govinda temple, built by Srila Rupa Goswami, is now situated. In those days, there was a temple for Sri Gopal in that same site, with opulent worship being performed. Stole away their minds, and feeling great happiness, they remained there for 2 more days.
My dear Sugunendra, you have rendered many services unto me. You have assisted me in traveling to all these holy places. By your kind care, I did not feel tired at all during this entire journey. My son, even my own son, will not render such service. For all of your services, I'd like to offer you a gift. With a grateful heart, I'd like to offer my daughter in marriage to you. Can you please accept her as your wife?
What? Marry your daughter? Your entire family is aristocratic, well educated, and very rich. In comparison to that, I am nothing. I am not a suitable match for your daughter. Lord Krishna is very pleased if someone renders service unto his devotee. In that spirit, I rendered service unto you. I just seek your blessings and nothing else.
My dear Sugunendra, I am not looking for wealth or mundane education in the groom for my daughter. My daughter needs a boy of good character. All opulences follow a person with devotion.
You have a family, friends, and relatives. Marriage is not just a pact between two of us. Please consult them before taking this decision.
Sugunendra, I have decided. I will give my daughter to you regardless of the position of others. Don't doubt me in this regard. Just accept my proposal.
Okay. If you so desire, can you please solemnize the same in front of Lord Gopal?
Tathastu, let it be so. My dear Lord, I will give my daughter in marriage to Sugunendra.
O Lord, let everything be auspicious. Weeks passed by. Venkatramana Shastri and Sugunendra visited some more places and eventually returned to Vidyanagar. Both went to their respective homes. After a while, the elderly Brahmin remembered his promise and thought of sharing it among his relatives, sons, and wife. With some anxiety in his heart, he decided to speak to his friends and relatives, wife and son, Bhairava Shastri.
Oh Krishna, oh Vasudeva, please help me to convince my relatives about my promise to Sugunendra.
Vandyam Sadanandam Vasudevam Niranjanam Indirapati Madhyadi Paradesha Varapradam Vande Vandyam Sadanandam Vasudevam Niranjanam Vande Namami Nikhiladhisha Kirita Krishna Pikhavat Uttamasyamanir Kavam Shripade Pada Pankajam Vande Vandyam Sadanandam Vasudevam Niranjanam Vande
Father, did you call for us?
Yes, as you know, during my journey to various pilgrimage places, Sugunendra from our city served me with lot of love and affection. Being very pleased by his service, I offered him my daughter in marriage in front of the deity of Lord Gopal at Vrindavan.
Sugunendra, that poor rascal.
Of all candidates, that poor ignorant Brahmin for my daughter? If such a thing happens, I shall take poison and die.
Venkatramana Shastri, if you do so, our family will be ridiculed by everyone. We may even have to consider breaking my connection with you. I gave him my daughter in marriage in front of Lord Gopal at Vrindavan. Formerly, King Nriga had to be born as a lizard for taking back that he had given in charity to a Brahmana. I cannot go back on my word.
How does it matter what you promised to the Gopal deity? He is just a piece of stone. You are too much worried about your promise. Simply say that you do not remember what you said to Sugunendra. I will take care of the rest. I can defeat that dumbwit by my arguments. Mother, don't bother with father's words. Let us leave.
My dear Gopal, please protect my religious principles and also save my family from calamity. Samsara kupe patitotyagādhe mohandhapurne vishayabhitapte Karavalambam mama dehi Vishnu Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Who is it? Ulla vango. Sugunendra, so nice to see you again. Seeing you reminds me of our wonderful pilgrimage, the holy land of Vrindavan and the beautiful deity of Sri Gopal.
Thank you for remembering me. What about your promise regarding your daughter's marriage to me? Oh, you most degraded, poor, ignorant fool! You want to marry my sister? This is just like a dwarf who wants to catch the moon. Get out of here!
Sugunendra, the young Brahmin, brought this matter to the attention of the village council.
What brings you to the council, Sugunendra?
My dear villagers, Venkatraman Shastri promised to give his daughter in marriage to me. And now he is going back on his promise.
If you have already promised to give your daughter to Sugunendra, why are you not fulfilling your promise? Especially as a Brahmana, you should honor your word.
My dear friends, please hear to what I have to say.
Let me explain. While touring various holy places of pilgrimage, my father carried a lot of money with him. First, this Sugunendra drugged my father and took all his money. Being a nice con man that he is, Sugunendra claimed that it was taken by some other thief. After all this, he is now claiming that my father has promised to give him his daughter in marriage. Do you think that with such an illustrious, wealthy and scholarly background, my father would have promised to give my sister to this wretched Sugunendra?
Well, Bhairava Shastri definitely has a point.
Sugunendra, what do you have to say now?
My dear gentlemen, Bhairav Shastri is manipulating the facts to suit him. His father, Venkatraman Shastri, indeed promised to give his daughter in marriage to me in front of Lord Gopal at Vrindavan.
Well, then why don't you bring Lord Gopal here as a witness?
At last, my father is using his brains. How can the deity walk? He's just a piece of stone. Okay, this is a nice settlement.
My dear gentlemen, Venkatraman Shastri is very truthful and pious. Fearful of his family members, he is deviating from the truth. On the basis of his piety, I shall request Lord Gopal to come as a witness.
If you so desire, then bring the Gopal deity here. We shall inquire from Gopal himself. If Gopal agrees to your version, you can marry Venkatramana Shastri's daughter.
This whole argument has become ridiculous now. But the Lord is merciful, and if he wishes, he can surely come here in his deity form.
Has anybody heard of the deity walking? Now, I have demonstrated my intelligence. What is the use of simplicity and devotion? Wealth and intellect, those are the ornaments of a person.
My dear Lord Gopal, you are the protector of truthfulness, an ocean of mercy. I don't want Venkatraman Shastri to break his promise. My dear Lord, can you come as a witness to Vidyanagar?
Dear Sugunendra, go back to your home and call for a council meeting. In that meeting, just try to remember me. I shall certainly appear at Vidyanagara. And at that time, I shall protect the honor of both you and Venkataramana by bearing witness to this promise.
Oh my Lord, is it you who is speaking to me?
Yes, indeed.
How fortunate I am. Lord Gopal himself is speaking to me. My dear Lord, even if you appear there in your four-handed Vishnu form, they may not still believe in the promise. Only if you come to Vidyanagar in this form as Gopal and speak the words from your beautiful face, they will believe me.
My dear Sugunendra, Tathastu. I shall walk behind you, but on one condition. You should not try to see me by turning around. If you turn around, I will remain stationary at that very place. You will know that I am walking behind you by the sound of my ankle bells. I will be pleased if you cook rice with love and offer it to me during the journey.
Gopal followed him step by step. While Gopal followed Sugunendra, the tinkling sound of his ankle bells could be heard. Sugunendra, the Brahmana, became very pleased and cooked for Gopal to eat. As they neared Vidyanagar, Sugunendra began to think of calling the council members and Venkatramana Shastri's family to see Lord Gopal. While thinking, he turned back to see Gopal.
You have broken the condition of not turning back. Call Venkataramana and the council members here. I shall stay here and shall not move.
Come to the outskirts of Vidyanagar. Gopal has come all the way from Vrindavan. Come everyone, see, Gopal is here.
Is he out of his mind? Can this be true?
Oh, look at the beauty of the Gopal deity. We are used to worshipping the Supreme Lord with awe and reverence. In this form, he is revealing his sweet transcendental nature as a cowherd boy. So true.
As desired by all of you, I have come to bear witness that Venkataramana indeed promised to give his daughter in marriage to Sugunendra.
Lord, please, please forgive me for not honoring my word. I made you walk all the way. The devotee is meant to serve the Lord, not to accept service.
Oh Gopala, today you have opened my eyes. Blinded by pride, I saw the deity as a form of matter. Today you have made me realize that you are present with full potency in your deity form. It is not knowledge, word jugglery, or aristocracy that is the wealth of a person. Devotion to you and to your dear devotees is the true wealth. Please forgive my offense.
Sugunendra, we offer you our daughter in marriage. Gopal, please stay here at Vidyanagar so that people can come and worship you here in this beautiful form.
Lord Gopal, being very pleased with both Venkatramana Shastri and Sugunendra, stayed at Vidyanagar and accepted their services. This deity of Sri Gopal then moved to Cuttack and finally to the village of Satyavadi, 11 miles from the temple of Jagannath in Puri, Orissa in India.
We'd now like to introduce the participants in this drama and the people who helped this make happen. In the order of appearance, the first person who came here was of course our dear Lord Gopal, and it was played by Raja. The priest at Vrindavan was played by Sridham Prabhu. The old Brahmana, Venkatramana Shastri, was played by myself, Sri Ram. The young Brahmana was played by, whose name was Sugunendra in the play, was played by Premacharu Prabhu. Venkatramana Shastri's son, Bhairava Shastri, was played by Sunil. The Venkatramana Shastri's wife was played by Vrishali Mataji. And the relative was played by Sukumar Prabhu. The head of the village council was played by Gaura. Okay. And, well, he's gone out somewhere. The assistant to the head chief was played by Manish Prabhu, the other member of the village council. The Brajvasis were played by Mother Lalita, Sanjay Prabhu, and the villagers in the last scene at Vidyanagar were played by Mother Archana, Mother Eli, and Mother Sangeeta. This play was directed by Mother Rasakeli Rasraj Prabhu and Sridham Prabhu. Rasraj Prabhu, can you please come over? Well, I can't see him. Yeah, he's coming. So, and If you see the wonderful music in the background, part of it was because of the archival capacities of Rupa Madhurya Prabhu. There were many bhajans conducted here in the community for which he has archived them, and he keeps it updated on this site, rupa.com. So please, we'd like to invite him also to come over the stage. And we also have other players for the songs, which included Mother Ratnaradhika and Kamal Nayan Prabhu. Thank you very much. And this play was presented by the Spiritual Center of Plano, the Plano Bhakti Vriksha group. If you'd like to get more information, you can get it either at the front desk or go online at www.spiritualcenterofplano.com. Hare Krishna.